Well, over a week later, I have finally realized that back in episode 16, I forgot to count one of the star pieces. I can finally add that and have a proper star piece counter. We are at 89. Hello and welcome to more Paper Mario. Last time we got the storeroom key from this chest right here, and I've decided that I will be grabbing this mushroom. But let's work our way back outside of the toy box here and actually go turn in that storeroom key. And also the calculator we got last time too. To actually exit this place, all you have to do is jump on this little spring here. It'll bounce you right out of the box. And there we go. Let's go to Harry T's shop. Mr. Harry T, we've got your CRUD. Oh, Mario, it's you. A shy guy stole my storeroom key. Yep, we've got it. We've got your storeroom key. Here you go. Go ahead and take it. It's not a keyblade though. All right, Mario, you did it. You got my storeroom key. Thank you so much. You saved my livelihood. No problem. You'd think you'd have a backup key if it was that important, but now, tell you what, take anything you like from the storeroom. It's just a little thank you for getting my storeroom key back. Now, there's gonna be quite a few things we can grab in there, so I need to deposit one item real quick just to make some room in my inventory. All right, we should be good from there. So let's go down into this way, and we can get a Dizzy Dial. Over here we can get a Volt Shroom, and here we can get a Snowman Doll. Now we can also get the actual important item, a toy train. So we can use that to activate the trains back in the toy box. And real quick, I want to deposit a bunch of items that I just don't need here. I'm at the point where I've actually run out of room to store items. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim one thing here. Let's go and claim the snowman doll that we have inside here. And maybe we'll find a use for that. We've got two of them now, so maybe we'll use the double dip at some point. But that's all I'd like to claim. So this is our inventory right now. We've got two snowman dolls, mushroom, maple syrup, maple super, and super mushroom. All right, so let's go give the calculator back to Ralph. Hey, Ralph, I got your calculator back, buddy. So here you go. I kind of skimmed through that dialogue, obviously, but basically all he says is, I can't run my shop without a calculator. And I'm like, what? I mean, it's okay if you're bad at math, but I just can't imagine that you're so tight on a budget that you can't afford to buy a second calculator if it's that important. But for doing that, he gives us the I Spy badge. This is the badge I've been talking about for all this time that'll let us see those secret panels, so that'll be useful. And of course, now that we got the calculator back, the shop's gonna open right back up. Now, it's not gonna be open immediately, but if we go back out of the zone and then go right back in, that'll open it up. So it's definitely worthwhile. Let's do that. And we can get 3 more badges. The first one here is Group Focus. Lets Mario's party members use the Focus command as well. That combos very nicely with the Deep Focus badge, especially if you want to be using Starstorm because you can do 7 damage to all enemies. And that star power actually ignores enemy defense. So you can do 7 to all enemies, whether they're flying or not. And it's awesome. Then you can use both of your party members to charge back up. Don't buy this one real quick. Now this one is the Spin Smash. If Mario hits an enemy, it smashes into the ones behind it. So this one will actually do full hammer damage to the one in front, and then 1 damage to each one behind it. So kind of a cool badge, but usually not that useful. There are some situations though. Here we have the Jump Charge. When charged, Mario's jump power goes up by 2. This is awesome because with the hammer power, it goes up by 2, yes, but jumps hit twice, so increasing your jump power is actually going to make it so you basically gain 4 damage. It's really good. And there's 2 badges I want to go buy over at Merlot's place as well. And the 2 badges I want to get are the Happy Heart, restores HP automatically during battle at a slow rate. It's exactly the same as the Happy Flower one. After every turn, it's got a 1 in 3 shot to heal you, but in this case, it just says HP instead of FP. And I also want to get... Oh, I want to get one more here, buddy. I also want to get the Heart Finder, which again is exactly the same as the Flower Finder, except you'll get more hearts after battle. So there we go. There's the 2 more badges I want to get. We've actually only got 5 badges left to get overall from Merlot, but it's going to cost us 75 star pieces to get all that. So I'm just going to drop back out of here, and let's go and go back to... Actually, no, I'm going to heal at the Toad Town house real quick, and then we'll go back to the toy box. And before I do all that, I actually want to alter my badge setup. So to start, let me take everything off. So we're going to start with a blank slate, and let's just start from the top. So here's the badges that I'm going to equip for now. We're going to have the multi-bounce. We're going to do the jump charge, D-down jump. We're also going to do quick change, which is way down here. And let's go down to power plus. We're going to put both of the power pluses on. We're going to put damage dodge, heart finder, and flower finder. And finally, let's go put on that I Spy badge, if I can actually find it. There you are. So there we go. Let me go heal at the Toad Town house, and then we'll go back to the toy box. This part right here is really important and kind of confusing. So to get the train actually in here, the toy train that we got, you have to interact with the box itself. Then you can choose to drop the toy train in. So a little bit confusing, but that's how you do it. And after doing that, it'll just drop right in, bam! And then suddenly, we can use that train. So we'll have to just drop back inside. and we'll go talk to some toads. Now, once we get back inside here, you'll notice there is the alert. Now, it's not going to alert when you stand right next to it. It just kind of goes off if you go into a room that has one. So after that, you do have to keep looking around. Thankfully, I happen to know it's right here, but it's not the best. It doesn't like blink and stuff like the Pullstone did back in Chapter 2 or anything like that. The train's running again. We can leave anytime. Cool, let's do it now. Yahoo, Heart, we're back in business. This train just dropped out of the sky and onto the tracks. Public transit's up and running. I hope it's rolling. Running trains would be a little bit creepy. Well, let's go hit the pink station switch here because the left side is still kind of broken. You can use the switches in front of the station to choose the train's direction. I already did that. I just want to go to the pink side. Where would you like to go? Pink station. There we go. We're leaving. All aboard! Of course, similar to the train back in Toad Town, it can only hold like 2 passengers. Not the most efficient thing, but at least this one's only going a few feet. It's not exactly going all the way across the world or anything. But Pink Station's right around the corner, and you can press A to skip this little animation, so you don't have to watch it the whole way every time, because we are going to have to go back and forth quite a lot here. Station stop, Pink Station! Welcome to Pink Station, passengers! And we have another star piece here. I think it's right about there. There we go. So let's grab that guy. And we also have a save block. I like to hit the save blocks pretty much whenever we can because we are going to be fighting some pretty devastating enemies today. Now, if we go over to the right side, there is actually the mailbag. Pretty much the easiest item to get back, but that's the mailbag for the post office. We'll return that in a bit. Well, let's go down this way. Uh-oh. And suddenly, Cammy Koopa! And this time, she's going to spawn the Hammer Bros that we had or that we got quizzed on or whatever. Let's go back over to Goombario, because we will have some new enemy action here. Of course, the balloon guy's not new, but in the back right there, we do have a new guy. And that's one of my favorite parts about the Shy Guy toy box. There's so many different kinds of enemies, but here we have a medic, whatever. This is a Medi-Guy. Medi-Guys are the emergency workers of the Shy Guy clan. Max HP 7, attack power 1, defense power 0. So they're not very good attackers. That's not really their job, but they do have the power to heal their wounded companions. Of course, they also attack. We'd better hurry up and take them out of the mix. It's a pain if they keep fixing all the damage we do. So you could do that, or you could just go ahead and do a multi-bounce because I can take out the first guy and damage the other two. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, Merly? Alright, that's actually really good timing. That, I think, will make it so we take all of them out. Yeah, look at that, guys. Multi-bouncing for 7. Well, that guy did not even get a chance to heal. I think they usually heal for like 4. I'm not sure if they have any variants of that. I think it's just 4. Let's grab all these goodies right here. Back up to full after that one as well. And we have more of these boxes, so let's go ahead and butt pound that one. And we'll go over to the left here. Now, I'm actually going to get out Bombette. She's not going to be particularly useful for this battle, but throughout the rest of the toy box, she actually will be pretty useful. And a lot of people have commented saying that Bombette, I've kind of been not using her that much because she's just been, I don't know, she's been overshadowed by all the different party members. And honestly, the reason for that is I personally don't like to force myself to use certain party members. If there's other situations where other party members are better, I'll usually go for that. But Bombette is genuinely useful in this place, so I will use her. The issue with Bombette, as much as I love her, is just she's kind of overkill. A lot of the times her attacks just do too much damage, and the enemies just don't have enough HP for that to really matter, you know? Usually a Quake Hammer and a Power Shield is all we need. It's never really gotten to the point where we have to like Quake Hammer plus Bombette or something like that, but... well, she will be useful here. But over here, we get the Defend Plus badge. Decreases the damage that Mario takes by 1. Very similar to the Power Plus badge, it also costs 6 BP. So I won't be using it really that much because it's just so expensive, but maybe at some point we'll equip that one. Well, let's keep going down this way. And if we go over here, we're going to see this Shy Guy kind of walking along. What are you doing, buddy? Well, to get back there, what we have to do is stand on this wall right here, and he'll actually push the wall for us, and we can sneak back. So that's how you kind of get through there. We'll just jump over that guy, grab a coin, and over here, yet another badge we can get. This is the Ice Power badge. Increases attack power against fire enemies by 2. So if we have any enemies that are fire, we can use this to get a lot of attack power for only 2 BP. It's really good. But, well, we'll have to make use of that when it becomes, or when we find more fire enemies. Now we're about to fight the Hammer Bro that Kamikupa left for us, so I want to adjust my badge setup just a little bit here. We're going to take off the multi-bounce as well as the ice spike, because we don't really need that. And what I want to do is equip the Dodge Master, because these guys have a very devastating attack, and I'm pretty bad at blocking it, so this will help me do that. Well, let's go over to Gumbario and get into that battle. Come on, Mr. Hammer Bro, bring it on! Nyah, nyah, nyah. What took you so long, Mario? Ready to taste my hammer? Here it comes! So, my most hated enemy in all of Mario, here we go. Hammer Bros. These are the Hammer Bros. You've seen these punks before, haven't you? Max HP is 12, attack power 5, defense power 1. They are very strong. Be careful of that hammer. If it hits you, you'll get shrunk in a wink, so you'll get your attack reduced by half. This is why I want to block it, because if my attack gets reduced, it's going to make this battle really hard. When the Hammer Bros get desperate, they'll hurl a ton of hammers, so watch it. These guys have been a pain for ages, so let's give them an old-fashioned whopping. Or whooping. As always, they're not to be underestimated. So, as he mentioned, if we get these guys low on HP, they're going to throw a ton of hammers, and they can do 10 damage with that CRUD. It's going to wreck me. So instead, I want to charge up right here. That way we can just take him out in one go and not reduce his attack there. There we go, we blocked it. Now in the second round, I want to go for D down jump because that'll reduce their, or we'll avoid that one defense, and we'll perfectly do 12 damage, so that'll take him out. So those guys can be really scary if you don't have the right tactics, but if you do things right, they're not very scary. Or you could just go Peril Mario and use Quake Hammer, because that kills everything. But forgetting that, we actually get the frying pan. So once again, let's go back out to Toad Town, give the mailbag to the post office, and give the frying pan back to Tasty. Hey, Mr. Mailman, Shy Guy stole a full bag full of mail. Yep. Here's your mailbag, though. We got it back. That is a tiny bag right there. Oh, that's it. The bag. Thank you, Mario. You'll never know how many people will be happy to get mail. Let me give you a small thank you gift. And of course, we get a star piece. Now we can actually talk to him and access some mail that we couldn't before. So we do have some new mail for Bo. So we got a letter from the Boos. Let's read it. Here you go. Dear Lady Bo, thank you for rescuing us from that horrible Tubba Blubba up on Gusty Gulch. We'd never dreamed we'd meet a Boo of your stature. The sight of you alone would have been enough to keep us going, but you went ahead and defeated Tubba Blubba too. We thought that our friends were done for when they were eaten, but they've all returned, even Stanley. Many thanks. Yeah. When you're done with your quest, we're throwing you a party. Please come. Oh, and please say hi to everyone at Boo's Mansion. Boo's and Gusty Gulch. Wow, I did a great job reading that, but that's the only letter we have for now. Now let's go give the frying pan to Tasty. Oh, hello there, hun. Thank you for coming to visit, but I'm afraid I can't cook now. I'm so sorry. My dear old frying pan was stolen by a Shy Guy. It really burns me up. All right, let's give her the frying pan. We got it back. Oh, Mario, my dear, dear frying pan heart. You saved it from the Shy Guys. Thank you so much, Mario Heart. For that, I'm going to make something extra special, Heart. Now she'll go over here and she'll cook up something very, very important for us. This is an item we actually need to progress in Shy Guy's toy box. Here's the cake. We get a cake, so we absolutely need that. Now, if you use it or sell it or something like that, you can get an extra cake. Just bring her one of those cake mixes from inside Shy Guy's toy box that we actually have deposited right now. Just bring her one of those, she can make you a new cake. Now I'm gonna go heal at the Toad House, and then we'll go back to the dungeon. The dungeon! Here we are back at the pink station, and I'm not sure if I ever actually talked to this guy. We have to move some lever in order to repair the track so we can go to the green station. I think it was that pink lever over there, but I'm not sure, I forget. So right over there is the lever we're looking for. I guess we'll drop down to save, and let's go and get that lever. We just have to go through this side here. And we have a little side area, as usual, and up here we have a coin we can grab. And I think, yeah, we've got a new enemy down here, so I do want to switch over to Goombario for Tattle. Oh, wow, I just jumped on his rock. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, let's bonk that guy. And let's switch over to Goombario, get a Tattle going on Spy Guy. This is a Spy Guy. Spy Guys look like they're ready for a war in their spiffy camouflage gear. Max HP 7, attack power 2, defense power 0, so pretty regular stats, but here's the important part. They change their weapons each time they're attacked. You'd best try to avoid their hammer attack. Every time you're hit by it, you'll lose one of your commands. Yes, we'll lose one of our commands. So for example, he'll knock away the ability to jump or to hammer. It'll only last for the battle, so you'll get that back afterwards, but I just want to show it off because it's pretty funny. So I'm going to get hit on purpose here, just because it looks so ridiculous. So he's going to knock away my ability to use items. You can't use items anymore. He just knocks it off and kicks it away. It's kind of funny. But let's go ahead and jump on this guy, get him taken down, and defeat that battle. Can we get 2 star points? Yeah, we got 2 from him. All right. We're only at 28. We're getting star points pretty slow today. Oh, but we will get some extra coins thanks to Merlee here. Right on. Let's see if we get a lot of hearts and flowers. Look at all this crud. Gosh dang. Let's make sure we can get it all in time. Now, the reason we got that cake is for a very special character right over here. And his name is Gourmet Guy. So let's go give him a talk. Everybody calls me Gourmet Guy. I don't know why, I'm just an ordinary food-loving shy guy. I'm hungry. And we have the option to give him a bunch of foods. The one we have to give him to progress the story is the cake. I just want to show what happens if you give an item that's not the cake. So let's give him that weak mushroom that we picked up. He'll chew on it for a bit, and then he'll spit that crud out. That's the worst tasting food I've ever eaten. My delicate palate is too refined to eat this stuff. I can eat only food of the finest quality, or I might gag. I'd rather starve than eat such inferior food as this. So pretty much anything you can possibly give him, he'll spit out like that, but he needs a sweet, sweet cake. Sweet cake with frosting and cookie crumbles. Some people think that if you give him a lemon, he won't like that, or he'll like say something special, but no, even lemons and limes and any other thing, he'll say the exact same dialogue except for cake. So let's give him the cake here. Let's see how he likes that. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Delicious! This is lip-smacking good. This guy is way too excited for some cake right now. I guess he's got a sugar rush or something. Yum! Well, I guess the cake was not a lie. That's the answer right there. And he'll drop a cookbook for that, which is awesome. We can give that to Tasty in a bit. But now we can actually go past here because he was a roadblock. And there's nothing on the left side. Let's just go to the right. We've got a couple of battles coming up. This one right here is going to have another new enemy, even though it doesn't look like it. At the back there, we've got a new guy. Like I said, this area has so many different enemies, and it's awesome. This is a Pyro Guy. Pyro Guys are on fire, so any contact with them will cause damage. Max HP 7, attack power is 4. Quite a lot of attack power there. They're tough opponents, mainly because their attack power is so high. Any attacks that involve water or snow are our best bet because, well, you know. So you could drop a snowman item on them. You could use that ice power badge to do some extra damage. I'm just going to go ahead and jump on this guy. And I want to show you guys a little bit something special that Goombario does not mention. Let's just hope this guy doesn't stun me, please. Gosh dang it, that's exactly what I didn't want, you crud. And we're gonna take some big damage, gosh dang it. Well, I guess we're just going to have to head bonk this guy just to take him out. I was really hoping I could avoid that stun because then we would have just taken them out this turn. But it looks like we're gonna get attacked again, and I can't block it. We're down to just 2 HP. But what I wanted to show is we can change it over to Bombette, and Goombario does not mention this, but for whatever reason, if we use her bomb ability, if we get that fully charged, it'll actually do 7 damage instead of the usual 6. So that'll take that guy right out. Boom! Alright, let's hopefully get a bunch of hearts after that. Okay, we're back up to 6. That is why I have Heart Finder, because I don't have a lot of HP right now. Let's grab this guy. Okay, just some coins. Now through here, we're going to have another battle, but this time I want to show off something that I really haven't shown up until now, which is the new star power we got. So let's actually go and use that, the new star spirit power. We have Starstorm. It'll do 7 damage to all enemies, whether they're on the ground or in the air, it does not matter. So let's go do that and just wreck all these nerds. It's perfect for this area because we do have 7 HP on all these guys. So it'll take pretty much anything out in the area, aside from like the Hammer Bros, for example. So you could do that. You could have group focus plus the deep focus badge. Just charge up lots of Starstorms and use those. So that's another option here. Let's grab all these coins. And we'll get even more coins. I love how the one that's not even a question mark block gives the most coins out of all of these. Let's grab all of them. And we'll move on. We've got one more battle, but this time it's actually against 3 of these guys. And we don't have our Star Spirit charged up. Of course, we could do ye old Quake Hammer into Koopa's Power Shell, but you know what? We're going to go for Power Bomb instead. Let's see if we can get that fully charged up. And that'll do 7 damage to all of them. Take all those nerds out. Good job, Bombette. Like I was saying, Bombette is actually pretty useful for some of the battles in here. Let's get more healing items. And now, all those roadblocks are out of the way. We can finally go along and hit the pink lever. Let's just switch that guy over. And that'll fix the track, so we can go back and we can actually ride things over here. I don't know how that track has the second side or why it was flipped over, but it was. So let's backtrack all the way to the station. And I guess now let's go to the green station. Let's just whap this switch right here. Give this guy a talk. Where would you like to go? Let's go to green station. And this time I'm going to mash on the button so you can see what it looks like if we have the shorter animation version. You have to watch a little bit of it still, but instead of watching the whole sequence, it'll go right to here, so you get to skip most of it. So that's pretty convenient. So there we go, station stop, Green Station. Welcome to Green Station, passengers. And we have one little guy we can talk to down here. This is Green Station. I'm certainly feeling green. Shy Guy's hit our tracks. How are we supposed to move? Oh, by the way, a Shy Guy with a book ran off to the right toward the slot machine. I'm sure the little rogue stole that book from someone. It'll be impossible to catch him unless you figure out how to get through the wire fence. I guess we'll drop down another state for some reason. This side, or this station actually does not have a left area. The only side we can go to is right over there. Right here we do have some boxes, and if we hit these in a particular order from left to right, they'll actually spit out some coins. Now, if you hit them in almost any other order, it'll actually spit out 4 Shy Guys, but there's one particular order that kind of has a secret to it, and we're not supposed to know about that yet. You could do it now if you know the order, but we'll wait and kind of play along with the game and do it how you're supposed to. But through here, will we ever find a way to get that book back? Will we find a way to get through that creepy wire fence? Find out next time on Paper Mario. These are some weak cliffhangers, I know. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.